Shalom. Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Shamar come back with another lesson. And this lesson, I just want to speak on, just in general, how, Jake need to tighten up, pretty much. All right, because like the apostles always will go into here and there. You got a lot of guys that got their hands in their pockets or super fall back, don't want to take on more responsibility and don't want to be responsible. Do your duty, so to speak, man. Because we have an obligation and a duty being in His word and His truth, man. Being part of this ministry. All right. If you claim yourself to be a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that comes with a lot behind it. Not just you acknowledging the fact that you're a Hebrew Israelite and then it ends there. All right, it's a lot more to it than you just acknowledging the truth. All right, you have to apply it. You have to actually take action. And action is more than you just showing up to camp. All right. It's more than, you just doing your lessons, because that's part of it as well. You showing up to camp is part of it. Are you doing your lessons is part of it. You reading, watching videos. All right, fellowshipping with the brothers, being a brother. All right, it's a lot of different layers that come along with being a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, you have a lot of dudes, like I said, that don't want to be in that spirit. All right, that's trying to be sliding through under the radar, because the scopeo ain't on you. But then the Lord, hey, as the times is getting closer to the end, the Lord is putting the scopeo on certain Jake that's not moving correctly. All right, and if you don't want to get right, hey, then the Lord gonna get you out. Gonna take care of you. All right, because you have mercy with Jake and try to work with Jake and everything else, but it gets to a certain point where, hey, man, if you want to do your own thing, go out there and do your own thing then, because we ain't here to do our own thing. We here to be under Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the obedience of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so this is Jeremiah 48 and 10. When I wanted to start off with, it says, "Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood." And that's right, man. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully. And you got a lot of guys out there that is like that. And when you look up the word deceitful, let me see, just to show it, it says laxness, slackness, slackening, deceit, and treachery. So you slothful, laxness, lazy. You don't want to work. You don't want to do no work. You don't want to fulfill your position. Basically, you slacking, because every brother has their own their own lot, their own position to fulfill, man, their own roles to fulfill. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, just like his orders in the camps, you got the heads of the camp, the captains, the bishops. All right, and so far so on. And everybody has their role they have to play. You can't just sit here and say like, "Oh, I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do that." And the same thing if you under someone, you can't be like, "Why I gotta check in with you? Why I gotta report to you?" What's another grown ass man doing, telling me what to do? You're not thinking spiritually at that point. You being carnal, because that man that's over you, he's really looking out for you, and you not wanting to report in. Hey, you being disobedient. Hey, it's the order for a reason, man. And the things are set up, tightening up for a reason. And then, if you don't want to get with the program, hey, nobody's forcing you to stick around. And then if you're trying to slither your way around, so to speak, under the radar, hey, the Lord gonna put the scopeo on you and force you to get right or get you out of there. It's either one or the other, man. All right? Because if you ain't trying to get, be humble and accept reproof and correction, because it's one thing if you going off, get cursed out. Hey, you fix yourself, get right, with Yahweh Shem Shai, it's all good. But then it's a difference when you don't want to get right. You know, you don't want to listen. And you keep on having the same issues, and you keep on, wanting to be a reprobate, basically, and a demon. Hey, the Lord gonna get you out of there. Because this isn't a game, man. This is actually life or death. All right, what we're a part of is not anything to take lightly, man. Here it is. We go on the highways and hedges. We know for 100% guaranteed that what Esau's getting ready to come with. All right, that's a fact. Whether people accept it or not, we know that this place is getting ready to be destroyed, man. And we can't deliver our damn self. So what's the only way to get out of this, man? Being under the protection of Yahweh Hashem Shai in hopes of being delivered from all these things getting ready to happen. All the signs are there, literally. That's why you should be moved with fear like Noah and making sure that you're doing what you need to do, because Noah, he got the hint. He was moved with fear. And what did he do? He made sure he was handling his business day in and day out. Wasn't caught up in no distractions. Didn't care about what other people thought. He was focused on doing what he had to do, building up the ark. All right. The next scripture I want to get is in Hebrews 6. Yeah, this is Hebrews 6 and 10. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. And that's right, man. You gotta show that diligence. All right, show the same diligence when you around brothers, and when you even more so, like the scriptures say, even more so in your absence. When you're on your own. Because you know how Jake be putting on the acting shit. They'll be around you. Got the con demon on them. Just saying con, making this seem like they're listening. They getting it. And then when they on their own, you moving like a complete bug out. Not doing shit spiritual. But then when you, like I said, you in Jake face, you want to put on the act like everything's good. You move, you doing, you handling your shit. You on top of everything. You in the spirit. But the whole time it's the complete opposite. You ask questions and this and that. You start, probing Jake, figuring out stuff. You find out it's a complete opposite, man. And here it is, we at the end. And Jake's still playing games. Not taking it serious, man. Not being moved with that spirit of fear. Not having that fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because here it is, you thinking that you getting over by the so-called trying to deceive men. Hey, the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai see everything that you're doing, man. So you're not doing anything but really harming yourself. Continuing on, it says in verse 12, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. And that's right, man, that ye be not slothful, man. Because you don't see it. If you look at the examples that's been set from the apostles on down to elder brothers, where are you getting that example of it being slothful, man? You have the standard and the example being shown to you day in and day out by plenty of brothers on there from the apostles and the elders on down, man. But then you still got a lot of dudes out there that's moving slothful, moving contrary to the spirit of the body, really, the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we all one body, man. We're all in the same accord, the same mind, the same judgment. And if you ain't moving right, man, the Lord gonna get you out of there. Like I said, you could keep on trying to. You could only get over so long before the Lord gets you out, or the Lord just gets you. Because if it's been for you to be part of it and stay in the ministry, hey, the Lord gonna jack your ass up, make your ass get right. If you keep fucking around, then you gonna be bugging out, wondering why you getting judged and everything else. Hey, the Lord got your ass because you didn't want to listen. Because when the Lord has to intervene, it ain't gonna be nice, man. You will want to listen to a brother before Yahweh Shem Shai gets involved. All right. And I want to just get one more last precept. Now wrap it up on that. Okay, fine. Slide. Slide. Trying to find it real quick. Is it that? Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's Luke 8 and 16. So like I have to, I couldn't think of it for a second on the top of my head. Luke 8 and 16. No man, when he have lighted a candle, covereth it with a vessel or putteth it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. For nothing is secret that shall be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Well, yeah, so the main point I was trying to get at, first it says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. Because like I said, Jake, Jake basically be over there, hiding with the folly that they doing on their own, or the BS that they be doing behind the scenes. All right, but we being part of the body. All right, you having the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the light. You're not supposed to be hiding it. You're supposed to be having it shine bright, man, putting it out there to be seen. And the only way that you're putting it out there to be seen is if you actually locked in the spirit, man. All right, wholeheartedly. You ain't doing the work of the Lord deceitfully. You ain't slothful with it. All right, you handling your business. Because this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is a gift at the end of the day. And Yahweh Shem Shai chose to give it to you. And you should want to take advantage of that gift that's been given to you and go all out with it. All right? Because it can be taken away just as quick as it was given to you. But yeah, that's pretty much the point on that, though. I don't think that was the exact one I wanted to grab, but still, Jay got to tighten up, man. That's the main point I wanted to get at. All right, you got to not be slothful, not be slack, and you got to be on point. Because the Lord, the things we getting closer to the end, man. The Lord ain't playing around, man. All right, and shit, judgment can go down at any moment. So Jay got to tighten up and be in the spirit, man. Examine yourself, as the scriptures say, and make sure that you're moving correct. All right, because you don't want the Lord to correct you. You would rather it be a brother, and you should be taking heed if a brother is correcting you. All right. Hey, so with that, I'm gonna wrap up and give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in true sincerity. Shalom.